What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigbiyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go on my WWE NXT review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video, or I go live on YouTube every Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now WWE NXT was a pretty good show, and that's all I gotta say. All right, we're kicking things off with NXT Women's Championship Tournament quarterfinal. Fallon Henley versus Cora Jade. This was a quick match, but I already knew that Cora Jade was going to win. Fallon Henley takes an early advantage until she missed a splash in the corner. Cora Jade works over Henley's leg while it's hung up in the ropes. Cora Jade tries Henley in the ropes and lands a drop kick. Henley tries to fire back, but Cora Jade stops her in a kick to the knee. Fallon Henley surprised Cora Jade with a running facebuster. Cora Jade kicks out. Fallon Henley blasts Cora Jade with a shiny wizard. Cora Jade rolls out of the ring to avoid being covered. Fallon Henley struggles to get Cora Jade back in the ring. Cora Jade kicks Henley in the knee as she enters the ring. Cora Jade lands a double arm DDT for the win. The winner of the match, Cora Jade. This was a quick match. After the match, Laura Bakura walks out on the stage and has a stare down with Cora Jade. They will face each other in the next round. Alright, backstage, the rest of the women's locker room was watching the match. Kiana James makes fun of Thea Hall. Thea Hall challenged her to a match. Laja Dragunov barged into Dijak's lair. He wants a fight. Dijak will give him one. Okay, let's move on. So we get in-ring segment the NXT champion Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, and this was a solid segment right here. All right, it says Carmelo Hayes says his boy Trick Williams defended his honor and bringing to Braun Breaker last week. After the match, Braun Breaker decides to send him a message. Message received. He knows this isn't the same Braun Breaker from the Stand and Deliver, but this isn't the same Carmelo Hayes. A battleground they will be in his yard, and in his yard they don't bark, they bite. Carmelo Hayes demands Braun Breaker to come face him if he's a real one. Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey interrupt. Drew Gulak complains about Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams disrespecting them by brushing past them in earlier. Trick Williams challenged them to a tag match later tonight. Drew Gulak cheap shots Carmelo Hayes. A brawl breaks out. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams clears the ring. Alright, so we get the Creed brothers, accompanied by RB9 versus Die, accompanied by Alba Rain. This was a quick match. Alright, after a bit of back and forth, Red gets tangled up and now outside the ring. Ava Rain tries to body slam Nah reverse it into a Dragon Slayer. In the confusion, Brutus surprised Red with the Brutus ball off the apron. In the ring, Julius lands his slam slash basement lariat combo for the win. The winner of the match, the Creed brothers. Okay, that was a quick tag team match. Alright, earlier today, Tony D'Angelo gets taken in for questioning by the police. Back in the arena, Julius Creed grabs a headset at the announce desk and challenges Gallus to a tag title match at Battleground. Back in Dijak's lair, Dragunov is beaten to you-know-what, and his clothes are ripped. Dijak asks if Dragunov has had enough. Dragunov tells him to bring it. Dijak grabs a nightstick. Okay. Backstage, Jacy Jayne says she wanted to face Gigi Dolan in the tournament, but of course, Dolan fell yet. Gigi Dolan fell yet again. Jacy Jayne is going to picture Gigi Dolan's face as she pounds on Roxanne Perez tonight. So we get Carmella Hayes and Trick Williams versus Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. This was a decent tag team match. Trick Williams and Charlie Dempsey trade pins attempts. Trick Williams lands a dropkick. Drew Gulak and Carmelo Hayes tag in. Carmelo Hayes' ribs are taped from Braun Breaker's assault last week. Carmelo Hayes and Drew Gulak trade pin attempts. Charlie Dempsey tags in. Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak land a double boot. Carmelo Hayes and Charlie Dempsey trade wrist locks and submission attempts. Carmella Hayes whips Charlie Dempsey into the ropes as Trick Williams lands a leapfrog clothesline. While the referee is distracted, Drew Gulak cheap shots Trick Williams. Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey work over Trick Williams. Trick Williams managed to tag in Carmella Hayes, who clears the ring. Trick Williams lands a cyclone boot. Carmella Hayes followed that with a nothing but net on Charlie Dempsey for the win. The winner of the match, Carmella Hayes and Trick Williams. That was a decent tag team match. Okay, let's move on. So we get Kiana James versus Thea Hall coming by Duke Hudson. This was a squash match. Thea Hall takes Kiana James down and skips on her back. Kiana James slams Thea Hall head into the mat. Kiana James tries to grab her purse. Thea Hall rolls her up for a near fall. Kiana James managed to hit a running flatliner for the win. The winner of the match, Kiana James. This was a squash match. Backstage, Jensen and Briggs convince Walker and Tank to fight each other to become a closer team. During the pre-tape, Daba Kato says he's a hunter and everyone in NXT is his prey. Backstage, Axiom hints that he may want to take on Daba Kato. So we get an in-ring segment wrestling. This was a good segment right here. Wesley says he was supposed to be in a tag match tonight with his friend Tyler Bate. After an attack from Screams, that isn't happening. Wesley says Joe Gacy didn't have to target his friend. If he wanted a title shot, he just had to ask. Tyler Bate is back in the trainer's room watching the promo. Rain and Joe Gacy interrupt. Joe Gacy says Tyler Bate isn't Lee's friend. Joe Gacy wants a title shot. If all he had to do was ask, he asking. Joe Gacy says Wesley has to tell the big strong liar that he's getting the title shot at Battleground instead of Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate storms in the ring and says he's tired of the same calling. He wants Joe Gacy at Battlegrounds. Wesley says Joe Gacy is going to go twice in one night. Tyler Bate tells Wesley to hold on. They are friends, but he does want a title shot. Wesley says Tyler Bate should have asked before this. Wesley tells Joe Gacy and Tyler Bate he'll take them both on. As Wesley leaves the ring, he tells Tyler Bate he thought he could trust him. Backstage, Von Wagner snatches up a guy messing with Mr. Stone. Mr. Stone knows that Wagner stuck up for him. Wagner says Stone is the only person that believes in him. Stone asks Wagner if he is ready to talk about the baby picture. Wagner says nice try and walks away. Okay, so we get the NXT Women's Championship Tournament quarterfinal. Roxanne Perez versus Jacy Jayne. And this was this was a solid match right here. Roxanne Perez lands a few strikes. Jacy Jayne tries to fire back, but Roxanne Perez rolls her into multiple pin combinations. Roxanne Perez can't keep Jacy Jayne down for a 3 count. Roxanne Perez works as an armbar. Jacy Jayne gets to her feet. Roxanne Perez tries a wheelbarrow, but Jacy Jayne escapes and clocks her in the back of the head. Jacy Jayne managed to knock Roxanne Perez off the apron into the announcer desk. After the break, Jacy Jayne works over Roxanne Perez. Jacy Jayne missed a cannonball. Roxanne Perez sends Jacy Jayne flying out of the ring. Total suicide by Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez lands a crossbody off the top. Running knee by Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez immediately hits a Russian leg sweep for a near fall. Jacy Jayne escapes Pop Rock. Jacy Jayne super kicks Roxanne Perez. Roaring elbow by Jacy Jayne. Roxanne Perez kicks out at 2.9. Roxanne Perez ducks a kick from Jacy Jayne and his Pop Rock for the win. The win on the match, Roxanne Perez. That was a solid match. Okay, after the match, Tiffany Stratton walks out on the stage. Roxanne Perez and Tiffany Stratton stare at each other. Back in the ring, Gigi Dolan hops the barricade and attacks Jacy Jayne. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams hit the ring to wait for Braun Breaker. At Dijak's lair, Dijak says he told Dragunov he could break any man. Dragunov stands tall. And WWE, yeah, and that's all I gotta say. And I believe there was more to it. Yeah, there was more to it. Yeah, there was more to it. So let me read the last part. Okay, hold on. It says right here. It says here it is. The Gigi Dolan attacked Jacy Jayne after the match. The two former members of Toxic Attraction brawled on the outside until the referee separated them. This wild sequence of events lead to Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams getting to the ring to wait for Braun Breaker before the commercial break. There was another advantage of Dragunov being beaten after Dijak continued to attack him through the show. Dijak said that he would break any man, but Dragunov responded by saying that he was still standing. Braun Breaker brought security guards to be in between Carmelo Hayes and himself. Braun Breaker said that he did not bring them to protect him, but he brought them to protect Carmelo Hayes from him. Carmelo Hayes said that Braun Breaker did not change before the better, but he was the only one to blame for his fall. Braun Breaker said that he did not really care about regaining the NXT title, but was more focused on breaking Carmelo Hayes in front of his friends and family on NXT Battleground. Carmelo Hayes promised Braun Breaker to be him and his legacy in NXT. Braun Breaker talked trash about the sports team of Boston before saying Carmelo Hayes was nothing. Carmelo Hayes hit a total suicide on security guards before the two brawled inside the ring. Braun Breaker caught Carmelo Hayes with a vicious lariat, but Carmelo Hayes responded by kicking Braun Breaker in the bulldog. Braun Breaker by kicking Braun Breaker in the bulldogs and slamming the belt on Braun Breaker's head. The two were laid out on the mat to end the broadcast, and WWE NXT goes off the air. All right, like I said earlier, now WWE NXT was a pretty good show, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE NXT review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on WWE NXT because it was a pretty good show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube for 4 o'clock Eastern time on every Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. This your boy, Bigbiyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I'm pushing to that 5K goal on YouTube. That's all I gotta say. But make sure you guys subscribe to my channel because I'm on the road to 5K. But anyway, this your boy, Bigbiyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.